Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Mark. We've got Steve and we've got Betty, Stevie as well. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody in chat. Hope you're all well. Good evening, everybody on the replay as well. Hope you're all well as well. As well.
As well.
Can be.
Can be, yeah.
I think we saved you there, kid.
I'm buggered, honestly. My brain is completely. I would say I'm running on my batteries, but I think I've gone past them as well now.
Oh God, we're on hamster power.
Yeah, I'm seriously am. I'm buggered. It's not been nice, has it?
It's not the first time that's been linked with hamsters, dear boy.
What, being buggered?
As long as they're declawed, it's fine.
Are you talking about Pet Shop Boys again?
I might be.
Bastards.
Oh, so did everybody survive?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Are we slightly crispy?
Saying that, I hid. I just literally hid.
I tried to, and then I walked in the flat last night, and for some reason it was about 32 degrees in here. It was mental.
Yes, we and we're off.
Oh, yes, we are.
I've crashed. Shit.
But you're still up.
I know, but I've no further screens just went.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I'm back. Hello.
I do like that description. I've been sweating like a free shit hunter at Expo. It's a lot more polite than the one I had in mind, and it won't get us taken off air.
Well, talking about Expo, I've just had an email yesterday asking about tickets.
Fabulous.
Which I thought was good, so yeah.
Excellent.
I didn't see Aiden Faxi, I'm sorry. I didn't catch it last night. Last night I was, not in the best of places. And today I've been that flat out at work, it's been unbelievable, so I ain't even be able to listen to it replay.
Oh, bless you. I know that one. But shall we say hello to those people that have crawled to the PC and sweated upon the on button?
Do what?
Do you want to say hello to chat?
Yeah, say hello to chat, will you?
The Lord of Lewdness, the God of the Gutter, Sinner! Good evening, darling.
Bump, dude, hope you're alright.
Who invited G.A. Joe? Cheeky sod. Slap his legs. Mine, no, he'd enjoy it. Right. Good evening, Adam Stone. How are you, sir? Fisty bumps. Bill Richards. Darling. Hello. Stevie, Black Country Vapor, and Jasper, who's hopefully fine. Good evening, Dawn W. Hello. Sinner! We've already given him his fucking WWE entrance. We're not going to give him another one. We'll get big-headed. Faxi M's 82. Safe, dude.
Fist bump and happy birthday for you yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, dude.
Happy belated birthday.
The big 4-0,
He's
Big football. He's a bairn.
He's a youngster.
Kid.
Ah. I've got underpants older.
We know.
Do you know,
I'll change him one day.
I probably have got underpants older.
Not the Superman ones, I hope.
You've been looking again. Can't have now, can you?
No. Fee!
He couldn't get the Superman one. He's wearing Wonder Woman ones.
No, it's a man's thong, I'm telling you. John Vaping Joker, good evening, sir. Mr. Anderson. How you
Mr.
doing?
Anderson. Visty Bumpies.
Norse Vapor. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Shane Gibson. Hopefully not sweating too badly, dear boy. Good evening. Vaping Snowman. Or he should be known from now on, Puddle. Because it's been far too warm for a snowman.
Way far too warm
evening.
for a snowman.
UK Andy Legend. Good evening, sir. Vapor Bunny.
Goggles.
Oh. And last but by no means least, Vaping Pasty. Good evening, Dawn. Goggles.
Hello.
Let's see if anybody slipped in my back door.
Oh, it's too hot to be slipping in back doors.
It bloody is, isn't it? No, I think we've got everybody. They've just been incredibly busy on the keyboard. Excellent. Oh.
I think we're all a bit, aren't we?
It's one Vindictive Flame. Oh, Jane. Good evening.
Fist bump, Jane. Actually, it's the wrong way around. That should be Huggles. Huggles, Jane.
Yes. Hold on, for Jane, have we got a whip crack sound?
I beg your pardon?
You've seen the duck. You don't choose that duck without knowing what a whip crack sounds like.
You have completely lost me. What duck?
Jane's duck.
I haven't seen Jane's duck.
We were stood next to it at Expo.
I can't remember. I've slept since then.
She won best fruit.
What's that got to do with your duck?
It's a duck in a gimp outfit.
Oh, okay. Nah, I'm still none the wiser.
I know you do, Dawn, sweetie.
Well, I'm glad someone does love the duck.
Somebody can't spell, I think.
You met the duck, but the bullwhip is yet to be. Shit, Jane. Now I'm scared.
Kinky.
The duck is awesome. Honestly, and the places those little stickers suddenly appeared. It's fab. It was definitely on par with the Stiltwalkers. But anyway, enough of that. What? So, there's no point asking if we've got any tips on cooling off, because it's starting to cool off again now, isn't it?
You did say tips, didn't you?
I did.
Now that's all right. Want a duck then?
Well, that's where one of the ducks appeared on the Stilt Girl's bum cheeks.
Betty,
Right.
are you following this?
No, I'm lost. I
I'm
did hear about Jane's duck right enough, but I'm a little bit you. I'm none of the wiser. But you were there though.
Was I?
He
though?
wasn't.
Was I? Was I there?
It was
Really?
It was just a hologram.
I think it's me doppelganger.
He's fun.
Is he fun?
He's fun. Sinner. The difference between kinky and perverted. Kinky, you tickle your partner with a feather. Perverted, you use the whole chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinky sex and chocolate. S&M and M&M.
Do 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 do.
Mana. Bloody hellfire. So, have we come across anything good in the last 7 days?
Yeah, fucking found the recipe for how to make ice cubes. It was in a Nigella Lawson fucking cookery book next to white sauce.
All right. No, right. Thank you for the update there. I didn't see the stickers there. Interesting whip. But I didn't see the stickers. You see?
It's the duck a euphemism. No, the duck is real.
Yeah. There, I gotta like that. Nice arse. Whoa!
You've lost us now.
I got a picture of the girl on the stilts with the stickers on her bottom.
Oh, right, I thought you were reading Jane. So she said,
see now I know.
Yeah.
I will do.
Good lad. Oh. Dear Lord.
Yeah, that was rather nice, isn't it? I'm sending both pictures. There you go.
Oy vey.
Yeah, but I didn't know about the stickers being on a cheek.
Was she wearing tights as well as her ass too near the fucking fire? Because it looks as if it's been fucking barbecued on a grill.
No,
It's just been spanked a lot.
They had fishnets on. That's one hell of a whip.
It is, isn't it? That's like a cat o' nine tails, isn't it?
Noel, good evening, sir. Rescue us from the...
fist bump. I'll be all right, dude.
Well, I checked out the new... bloody hell, what's it called? Residential Evil.
Residential
Evil, so it's a fucking...
Resident Evil.
A care home for fucking zombies, you dickhead.
OAP zombies, is it?
No, that's
you!
That's my plan. Surrounded by 80-year-olds, I can run faster than those buggers, and they're easy to throw into the way of the zombies.
Residential Evil.
And everybody knows zombies hate the smell of piss and lavender.
You're okay on a Wednesday because they're all standing outside the post office waiting their pension.
I'm very, very careful where I pick to live. There's two old folks' homes within easy running distance with a chainsaw, so it'll be fine.
Residential Evil.
Residential.
Motivate. I think with a 9-foot ball whip, the tool would be motivated, Jane. Bloody hell,
oh, you're in shit now, BFG, because you've watched it. We aren't done.
What? Why?
You watched it without me.
No.
Oh. Is it any good?
No, it's shite.
I watched the first 20 minutes.
Shite.
And it's...
Shite.
Really? Because the advert for it looked really good.
Shite.
See, we're watching Umbrella Academy season 3 at the moment.
Think World War Z meets... Oh, fucking hell. World War Z, there's a tiny bit of Resident Evil in it.
See, I like World War Z. They were best zombies. I've never seen zombies move so much.
Yeah, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Which one?
28 days later.
Well, yeah, 28 days, yeah. But not like... They're just not like compared to World War Z. Them zombies are awesome.
Oh, yes, especially the opening sequence that was filmed in Glasgow. Scottish zombies, you're fucking getting it.
That were absolutely amazing how they did that. I mean, all right, the story was as lame as it could be, but the actual zombies were brilliant. I thought they were ace then.
Supposed to be making a second one, aren't they? Or has that been put in the back burner as well?
What, 28 days later?
No, World War Z.
Oh, World War Z. I don't know, because they did the TV series and it didn't take off as well
Did,
as they
I didn't know they
expected.
did a
Oh,
TV
there's a
series.
TV
of it.
series.
Yeah, the something Z was.
Oh, you
Based
no,
off the-
no. You're thinking the bollocks. Yeah, I know the one that I know the one you're talking about. It's not, had nothing to do with the movie because they brought out the prequel to that was it Black Summer?
Vaping Bunny
No,
said
no,
Z
no.
Nation.
Z Nation. You're thinking
Z
of?
Nation, yeah.
No, that had nothing to do with
World War Z.
yeah.
Hold on to me.
Yeah, I don't think they want to call it World War Z now. But yeah, I still loved that film. I mean, all right, yeah, we're a bit cheesy the storyline, but the special effects on it were fantastic. Especially that scene in Glasgow.
That's just a typical fucking Friday night in Glasgow, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you normally expect, like, Walking Dead zombies, aren't you?
Mm.
And they're your typical Walking Dead zombies. But them in World War Z, Jesus. You
Yeah,
would
it's-
shit yourself if something like that were coming after you.
Yeah, it's when they were doing their funky breakdancing on the floor, and the next minute they just spun round. He was up on all fours and
Dom Long, hiya. It's that bit where they're in the, is it Iraq or Iran, and they're in that enclosed city, and they're climbing over the wall. It's so like, jeeps.
oh, sequel was cancelled apparently. It's supposed to be a trilogy.
Mm.
I learned something new now. World War Z was created by Mel Brooks' son.
Mm.
There you go. We learn something new every day.
See, that would have been an awesome scene, all the zombies lining up at the singing Springtime for Hitler.
Andromany.
Iron Sky. Yes.
Iron Sky.
That was awesome. Zombie Hitler riding the back of a T-Rex.
They were that
Almost
bad,
done.
they were awesome, them films.
If the problem is, though, Zombie Hitler riding the back of the T-Rex, when the scene came up in Boba Fett, that's the first thing I thought of. When
So-
Bob was riding the Rancor.
So, getting back to Residential Evil,
Resident Evil, yes.
what why is it...
It's so far away from the source material, it's unreal. You know the really bad cartoon movies that they brought out that were basically just Resident Evil banner, but it had bugger all to do with Resident Evil. It's
I
like
mean,
that.
the current, I mean, with Millie, they've got no really to do with Resident Evil, have they? Besides the name of the company and
The CGI or the animated series, the films that they made had more tie-ins to the original video games than any of the movies, apart from the latest movie. It's more true to the franchise, to be honest. The latest
because
Resident Evil.
in the new one set in London.
Yes.
No.
The TV series.
The series starts in London, yes.
Which I thought that would make it a bit more interesting.
Well, they've used tattoos to denote the survivors of Raccoon City, which I thought was a bit... Because it sort of throws up images of other things not so long ago. Yeah. Was not impressed.
Have you watched the whole lot? Because obviously I haven't seen it yet.
It's a full series. I've literally just dipped in for 20 minutes and it was like, no.
I've watched the whole lot.
You watched the whole lot. Is it worth it? No.
No.
I'm enjoying the Umbrella Academy.
See, now that one's based on comic again.
Isn't it the guy that was in My Chemical Romance?
Gerard Bay.
Yep. It's bloody good.
It's obviously we've started it straight from the first one, the first season, and you are kind of thrown into it.
You are. If you've not read the comics, you're going to flounder for a couple of episodes before you get
But the payoff's worth it.
Oh, 100%.
Because the characters are absolutely fantastic.
Now, if you've not seen it, Suicide Squad, I cannot recommend that enough.
TV series?
Yeah.
When did that come out?
Sorry, Doom Patrol, not Suicide Squad. Doom Patrol. Brendan Fraser, absolutely brilliant. That is about as close as you'll get to the comic. A lot of that is very, very close to the comic. Down to the cheesy villains, which is excellent.
Have you watched that with Art Dawn as well?
I watched that many years ago, so yes. Don't. Stop trying to land me in the shit.
I don't need to.
You've got a big enough shovel, you can do that yourself. We just finished watching Miss Marvel last night.
Don't.
So,
See, I can't get on with these kiddie superhero things.
It's twee.
It's
Shit.
what?
It's twee. It's, I think the best way of describing it is misfit teenager. Makes good. And no. It's just no.
It's like I kind of didn't like Hawkeye for that same reason.
never watched it.
I got very close to the end and just gave up the will to live.
And what was that one where she was a young girl and with Ghost Rider? What's his name? Nicolas Cage.
Young girl?
Oh,
Yeah.
Kick-Ass.
That's it. I couldn't cope with that one either.
Written
Oh,
by...
could-
written
No, I enjoyed those.
by Jonathan Wass's wife.
Was it?
Jane
Her
Goodman.
with the pink hair and the big, personality.
Who it is?
No, I enjoyed both of those. That was up my alley, that was. Especially the soundtrack to Kick-Ass 2 is awesome.
Nah, just don't know why. Just no. I haven't seen the last. I thought there wasn't one
What?
of the boys.
No, Series 3 started a few months back.
Yeah, I know because I've just finished watching all that.
Yeah, that was the last series of The Boys. Bloody awesome.
Well, I just started. I watched an episode as soon as I came home from work, and it was like it was just straight into it again. I was like, fucking hell.
Oh, it's not for the faint of heart.
No, it's if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no recovery from that.
Oh, there is.
You are now a girl. That's the only recovery from it.
Well, I don't know. I thought I was shocked at that bit, but when the Herogasm episode came, no. And I'm not saying any more because Fee's only halfway through season 2.
But still
And you've
good.
got-
I'm enjoying it. I thought
The only-
season 3 at the beginning was a bit same old, and then
There's a reason for it.
And yeah, it's worth watching it because it does pay off.
I think the problem with The Boys is, and it's got to be so careful not to back itself down this little sort of plot cul-de-sac. Half the appeal of The Boys is to see what they're going to do next. And at some point, it's going to run out of steam. There's only so many shocks you can put on screen.
Within the limitations of what they've got, yeah.
Yeah. And they are pretty much getting to the bottom of the bag.
Yes, but they're making a spin-off series of that as well,
Yes.
and
That will be,
an animated series.
the animated series is already up, and that is awesome.
What, The Boys?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
So what's
the
the spin-off then?
Oh,
7-on-7. Oh, it's a spin-off web series. Sorry, it's a spin-off.
oh right.
And then there's a further live action series called Gen V, it'll be Gen 5. That was ordered in September 2020, but whether that actually took off, I don't know. I'll just check.
Series The Diabolical it's called. It's on Amazon Prime. It is funny as. It really is.
Oh, that's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. It's absolutely brilliant. They've already asked for a second series of those. But watch the animation of the dog at the start because they are different on each episode. He's brilliant.
Gen 5 is expected to hit our screens in 2023.
Now that's supposed to be like a sort of exploring the universe of the boys, more of the superheroes and that, from what I understand.
Plot: young adult supes are tested in the Hunger Games style challenges at the Godolphin University School for Crime Fighting run by VOT International.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be messy then. Could be worse.
A brutal Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Harry, you're a wizard.
So is this going to be set in present day or is it going to be in the past or something?
Present day, I think.
I think, yeah.
But
It'd
again,
be interesting to see, when it first started out.
oh, Stevie, American Gods is one of my all-time favourite Neil Gaiman books, and God Almighty, what a brilliant series that was.
Oh, American Gods. Brilliant.
Evening, Zan.
Yep, Zan, hope you're alright, bud. Big fist bump.
If you get a chance, Steve, honestly, read the book.
It was
Because
Gillian, Gillian Anderson. Is it Gillian
yeah.
Anderson?
Yeah,
Scully.
as media.
Yeah, she was fantastic in that.
I felt like I was on shoots when watching it. Now, if you liked American Gods, I can highly recommend Neverwhere.
Neverwhere what?
It's a book by Neil Gaiman. BBC have done a couple of. There's a Radio 4 play based on the book in various parts with Benedict Cumberbatch as the angel in it, Islington. I'm trying not to say too much for anybody that's not actually read it. If you can, get hold of a copy, slash small children and throw them at the bookseller. Do whatever you have to do, but get hold of a copy because it is brilliant. It takes modern life and twists it into something so just scary. It's brilliant.
Zan, spoiler alert. Betty doesn't like it. BFG's not too keen, and I ain't seen it yet.
I must admit, I wasn't keen on it, Zan, to be perfectly honest with you. It was one of those ones I watched it to the end just to see if it get any better.
Out of curiosity, what was it that you... Because it varied from the actual computer game, or...
It just didn't have the feel.
No, it just... Do you know, you've got the zombie genre, right? And everybody's seen zombie movies. That's just that it didn't have any kind of feel to it at all. To be honest with you, it was
no.
It's hard to put into words. To me, it was just shite.
Now, welcome to Raccoon City, which is the latest film, the live action. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I had to watch that 2 or 3 times before I actually get into that. See, I think we've all been kind of spoiled with the Resident Evil movies with Mila in them, and I think everybody's got that mindset that it's, that's kind of set a precedence type of thing, and then this one's went back to the original format from the game show, from the games, not the game show, from the games, and it's trying to stick more to the storyline.
Vindictive. Calm yourself, son.
Whereas the Resident Evil movies, the Paul Anderson movies, brought various aspects in. You know, they brought various different characters in from the video games as well, but didn't stick true to the actual games because Alice never actually appeared in the video games.
No.
So
See, I like Resident Evil 2 because it got the cop in it. Oh, what a cop.
Jill Valentine.
Yep.
Who the fuck are you? Just about to ask the same question.
Return of the Living Dead, well into that.
You see, especially our Aiden raved and raved about Walking Dead.
No.
And I was just bored as shit with it. It only got interesting when that Negan bloke beat the shit out of that Chinese lad. That was quite interesting. But besides that, I kept on thinking, well, you deserve it. There was no, you know how in any movie of that, you are supposed to sort of like akin to the hero of the actual show, and he was supposed to be the hero, the survivors of the apocalypse. And I'm thinking every time I watched it, it was sort of like, well, if you hadn't have done that, there wouldn't have come. It's sort of like every episode or every on the seasons, it was sort of like, well, it's your own bloody fault.
I think it was just the brutality of that scene.
Oh yeah, that was just
that got everybody. His fucking eyeballs hanging down here, and you're like, oh.
I just thought it just went on and on and on, and it was so like, you just wouldn't follow that bloke. You would not if you wanted to survive the zombie apocalypse, you wouldn't want to be with him. In fact, I'd end up shooting him because he caused more problems for the team than the actual zombies did.
And then he buggered off.
Yeah. And when he buggered off, I gave up on it after that.
I think I stopped watching the end. I think it was season 6. I think it was. I get part way through it, man. This is just that they're just dragging this out now. I mean, I think that the comic series still going, or is that finished?
I think the comic series is still going. Hold on.
So they've still got fresh material there. But apparently, is this season the last one?
Yeah, season 7 is the final one, isn't it? But saying that, there's the Dawn of the Walking Dead as well series. That were even worse. That was, a couple of weeks before it all started.
Well,
when the
Walking Dead comic, it so far appears to be up to volume 27, so I'm guessing it's still probably...
Yeah, the Walking Dead's in season 11.
Is it season 11? Jesus.
And wait a minute, they brought out another one. There's another spin-off for that, The Walking Dead. Let me get this. Hold on.
Yeah, because there was Dawn of the Walking Dead, and there's another one besides that.
There's The Walking Dead Here's Negan, Walking Dead Survivor's Guide, Walking Dead The Alien, Walking Dead 10th Anniversary Edition, Walking Dead Deluxe, and Walking Dead 1989.
Not quite sure what all that lot is.
Yeah, man. No, you get Fear of
These are all the comics.
Fear of the Walking Dead was the first prequel, wasn't it? The first spin-off.
Yeah.
And then they started, I've got it up now, I couldn't remember the damn name of it, they started another one which was more like a kind of teenage type thing again. The Walking Dead World Beyond. That was pants too.
Walking Dead Around the Care Home. Evening, Becky.
Evening, Becky.
Residential Evil, that was fucking brilliant.
But the thing is, though, for a franchise, I mean, obviously, they must have got a lot of viewership to actually have all these spin-offs.
There is a huge fan base on the comic. I mean, literally, and it's only got bigger since the TV series. But
that's an interesting question. Was Breaking Bad and Walking Dead in the same universe?
There are
Apparently,
various.
yeah, there was kind of, would you call it, the conspiracy theorists were out on that one because there was references to both.
What they were inferring was that the drug in Breaking Bad was what caused the zombie apocalypse in The Walking Dead.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
But there was no truth in it.
Well, nobody's come forward with a viable link, but
Is it? Are they written by the same people?
I don't think.
I don't think they are, no.
Hold on. Breaking Bad. Let's see what Google Foo says. Breaking Bad, Walking Dead.
Google food.
See, it annoyed me that the first ever episode of Walking Dead kind of annoyed me because it was the same thing as 28 Days Later. It started exactly the same as 28 Days Later. He'd woke up from a coma to realise that every bugger's munching on brains.
Yeah, well, at least he had his clothes on. Cillian Murphy was in the Raw.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah.
My name's Thomas Shelby. Fucking zombie.
Here we are. The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 12 shed some light on how Mel Dixon, Michael Rooker, obtained his narcotics. According to his brother Daryl, his dealer was a janky little white guy, a tweaker junkie, who once pulled a gun on him and said, "I'm going to kill you, bitch." To Breaking Bad fans, that would be a physical profile that perfectly matches Jesse.
Pink Man.
Mm.
Who knows?
Yeah, Daryl's brother had a blue meth in the show as a nod to Breaking Bad. Ah, interesting.
So who knows? Heisenberg may turn you into a zombie.
If I it definitely will.
Well, it technically did turn Daryl's brother blue, if you think about it, because that actor appeared as Yondo in Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't he?
Well, yes.
Yeah. And he was blue.
And he was blue.
But, I mean, don't you think it's about time the zombie bubble popped?
No.
There's not a lot you can do with brains, is there? I mean...
Yeah, but that's like saying
Well,
about vampires
you can poach
or
them,
werewolves.
you can scramble them, you can fry them. T-Dog, smell your brains!
Bit of saute.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
I'm getting hints of cinnamon.
I can make a white sauce for that.
Yes, and we did have a zombie apocalypse in Marvel and the alternate universe ones.
That was good. Zombie Marvel was good, I must admit. I did like the zombie Spider-Man. That was awesome. But I mean, they expose them to a vacuum. See, it'd be just my luck. I'd wait, you know.
Zanet would need to be Hellman's.
Nice one, Neil.
Helmans goes with everything.
Yeah.
Dyslexic zombies have a hard time as they only eat Brian's.
Brian.
The zombie apocalypse, bad day for humanity, great day if you're into necrophilia.
Is it Norse? I just read that. Expose them to a vacuum. I can just see fucking everybody running about with fucking Dysons. Come here, you bastard.
Look at the power of my Henry.
You cannot hurt me. I have the
Do
power
the shake
of
hand
Henry.
back. You do the shake hand back and put the freshness back.
Can't go in there, boys. She's just hoovered.
Take your fucking shoes off.
fuck's sake. Oh, we really must do something about these drugs.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No, I was looking, TV and stuff. I was looking for some new tunes, and I can't find anything that's tickling my bits at the minute. It's all boom, boom, boom.
I was listening to an interesting weird band, Wet Leg.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, 2 girls, and I think there's about 3 lads. 2 girls
I
mean...
thought you were going to say 1 cup.
Alternative rock band.
Yeah, they're a bit unusual. They kind of remind me of early White Stripes.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Sort of. Really. There was, by all accounts, they did really well at Glastonbury. Very alternative. You know how the White Stripes were? You wouldn't class them as rock, but you wouldn't class them as indie pop, would you?
No.
They're in that kind of in-between stuff. Interesting. I wouldn't say they're brilliant or anything like that, but they are interesting. Very university, art college type music. That's a good way of putting it.
Arty-farty stuff.
Yeah, kind of. Have I heard of TH? Or is it...
That's just a dismissive sound. That's not a band.
Have you heard of...
So somebody sucking through the
Cadillac 3, yeah, I've got a couple of their albums.
I mean, going back to that is instant contraception, isn't it? You know, you walk to the bed, aroused and engorged, telling her what you're going to do to her, and she turns around and just goes...
Yeah. Chris Doyle, buddy.
Cadillac. No, I've not heard Cadillac 3. Any
Yeah,
good?
Cadillac 3 are really good.
I've heard of them. I've never listened to any other stuff.
Fat finger syndrome. I know your pain, Adam. I do know your pain on that.
I think next band I create is going to be called. Oh, you got to hear this new band. What they called?
What? Pardon?
Yeah, but it's not going to have the Barry White effect, is it?
My mate always wanted to call the band, what were it, a pound a pint?
You have to see Pound a Pint.
Pound a pint.
I quite like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just getting old, mate. I'm starting to recycle some of my teen favourites rather than looking for new music, which is a worrying.
Check out Ascension of the Watchers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Feel the Nephilim sort of vibe, or
kind of feels the Nephilim, a little bit of Sisters. It's Burton C. Bell, one of the singer from Fear Factory.
Yeah.
But it was a band, he formed this band years and years ago, and then I think when Fear Factory kind of took off, it got put in a long hiatus. But when he left Fear Factory, he kick-started Watchers of the Ascension again, and they're really bloody good.
Mm.
They're that good, I bought a fucking ticket to go and see them in September.
Which means the tour will probably be cancelled.
No, my fucking... Yes.
You
Well,
are
it
the
won't be
kiss of death.
cancelled. It'll just be at the wrong time or wrong venue.
It's been postponed to next year.
You are the kiss of death to live gigs, mate.
I know. Too late. I've told everybody I'm going to this one, but the next gig I go to, I'm not telling anybody. I'm not even going to tell anybody I'm going. I'll just turn up and see if the doors are open. Let me in, you bastards.
Well, I've heard a couple of people have been to see Prodigy over the last couple of days, and they say they were really good.
They were supposed to be absolutely stunning. That is a band I would love to see,
Even without Keith.
even without Keith.
I'd
Because
like
to be
see
honest,
how they do it.
in the early Prodigy, Keith was more of a dancer.
True, yeah. Especially when
You
you went
know.
back to Charlie Says and all that lot.
Yeah.
It was
But
only
even
when
then-
Fat of the Land came out with obviously Firestarter and Breathe that he became that more front.
The
'Cause
frontman
I mean, let's
solo
face it,
image,
there was
yeah.
originally. What music would you class it as? Acid House?
Rave more.
Yeah, ravey. Well, it's ravey acid house. It was more that technical.
Hardcore, yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they added that punk element to it.
And that was only on the Fat of the Land, really.
Mm.
Still wouldn't mind seeing him, though.
Mm.
Because hell of a live performance by all accounts. But I don't know. I'm just getting. I think again, it's getting old. You
I
listen
don't
to
know.
some
I've
of
been
this
listening
new-
to Rolling Stones, so
But the thing is, the modern music these days. I mean, I cannot listen to a commercial radio station
no.
No,
because it's fucking shit.
Mark
wondering
H,
when-
fist bump.
some days I'm sat there and you hear it and you think, fucking hell, they haven't changed the track in 15 minutes. Completely different tune. It just, you zone out.
And the thing is that they're playing the same song, but sung in a different arrangement by a different singer.
With auto tuning.
Yeah.
It's the auto tuning. I've said it here before. It's the auto tuning that gets me, and you can hear it. It's not like they even hide it anymore. So it's like, what's the point?
We went to a friend's 25th anniversary do, and she hired a guy. He'd won or come to light on one of the sort of X Factor type programs.
Holy One's in.
Oh, the hairy Ming is amongst us.
Yeah, I'm catching him up.
Yeah, but you're not whipping yours off for charity.
What about his beard and moustache?
Well, apparently he's keeping the eyebrows, but everything else is going.
Is everything going?
Is it? Vic?
Oh, back sacking.
Is it?
That's the question. Is everything going?
Well, that's interesting because on Facebook, all he mentioned was he's keeping the eyebrows.
There you go.
Does that mean there's going to be vaping with Vic pan scrubbers available shortly?
No.
Fuck this second channel business. Merchandising. That's where the money is.
Keep it someone clean the barbecue.
Suitable for vegans. 100%
Yeah, but
organic.
saying that, all you have to do is put a little bit of the hair in a plastic bag, and they sell for a fortune. Especially Chinese, they love all that kind of stuff.
Oh, the Japanese stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Vic. You can sell your bathwater.
Fuck it. Can you imagine the OnlyFans intro?
Lying in a bath surrounded by matey bubble bath.
No, that's not an image I want. No.
Vic, is it spring loaded?
Yes, it
Boing.
fucking is.
I say.
Oh,
Sorry,
what with that
Vic.
bubble bath now, Colt? Oh, Mighty, the sailor one.
Yeah, matey.
Matey, that's it.
And then you'd miss matey, and it was that good it used to clean the bath.
I'd love a t-shirt of a... I say.
Kinky's on.
Bloody hell. Mind saying that? I was on the TikTok. I was. And I'm starting to worry about our American brethren. Seriously.
You've only just started, really?
I'm starting to worry about our American brethren. Geezer puts 4 scrubbing pads down his bog.
Jesus did.
No, geezer.
Oh, I thought
Geezer.
he said Jesus.
I didn't know there was any plumbers in Nazareth. I knew there was some joiners, but I didn't know it was fucking plumbers. Come and unblock my Mary, please.
So he puts these 4 scrubbers down a bog. He then squirts liquid bleach. He then puts powdered bleach. And then the geezer starts pouring different brands of washing up liquid in.
That would create some gas.
And then he starts mixing it. And then he does more. And he just carries on doing it until he's got a bog full of chlorine sludge mixed with washing up liquid. And then proceeds to clean his bog with it. What's that about?
Was it
All right, I thought you meant he'd put in his trousers.
No, he's bog.
I thought he'd he had a pair of trousers on, lifted it up and started pouring all his stuff in it.
No. He's doing it down the bowl.
He's trying to clean his rim.
I mean, Jesus Christ. What's he trying to do? Kill the neighbourhood? The
But
potential
why
for
the
chlorine
4
gas
scrubbers?
is ridiculous.
Why did you just throw in 4 scrubbers?
Well, they obviously pissed him off. They might have owed him money. I don't know. I mean...
He just happened to be standing in the local corner.
I've got no idea. I'm guessing he put it all in so it didn't just disappear down the U-bend. But what a stupid bloody thing to put on.
You do know, us human beings, right? Not only have we got fingers, but we've got thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah? And when you're holding your phone, yeah, I'll show you. There you go. When you watch shit like that, you just go like that and it goes away.
No, because I was waiting to watch this fucker fall down blue in front of the camera once the chlorine gas hit him. There was a bizarre need to see this geezer kill himself.
And did he?
There was a
No.
There was a program on years ago called, I'm sure it was called Jamaican ER, I think it was called, and it showed you actually the hospital in Kingston in Jamaica. Well, obviously fucking Jamaican ER in it. And they were showing you obviously people getting shot and the gang fights and all that kind of thing. But here there was one episode and there's this elderly gentleman walking up and down the corridor. And literally the skin was peeling off his face and off his arms. And he just kept walking up and down and walking up and down. And it was one of the camera crew eventually went over and said, listen, you need some medical assistance. We'll get you some help. So it turned out that his toilet was blocked. So he put bicarbonate of soda, he put this down it, he put bleach down it, he put blah 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 down it, he put petrol down it, and then let the fucking thing both right over the top. Literally, I mean, the skin was literally hanging off this poor old man, but you're like, gee, that must have been some shit.
Why would you put petrol down it?
I don't
And
know.
light it?
Lit it.
He's probably having a fag, wondering what to put down it next.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Literally the ring of fire.
I'm sure it was Jamaican here. Yeah, I'm positive Jamaican here. It was, and it was literally, he'd been walking up and down these corridors in this hospital, in the ER at this hospital for hours, and literally the skin was peeling off him.
Well, I mean, the flats that I lived in as a student, we ended up evacuating one night because some idiot, he'd mixed toilet products, and he ended up with bleeding chemical burns in his throat and that because of the fumes that came off it. You know, when they tell you not to mix toilet cleaners, they bloody mean it. Bizarre. Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the Jewel video that I put on the Facebook group?
Yeah, that was hilarious. It's a lunchbox.
Yeah, I know that bit. It's a lunchbox. I carry one on me mind. Show us. The kids have got it.
He thinks he's got his lunch in.
He's trying to put the backpack on.
Does this look like an adult backpack? If you haven't seen it, get yourself over to the Facebook group, have a check out. There is a couple more on there as well.
Yeah, I were a corker, that one.
Well, they've done so many. I mean, they've done a few about Twitter and things like that, and they are brilliant. Absolutely awesome. You are not to put bleach in the toilet. The bleach will eat the wax seal that seals the toilet. That's another thing. I never knew bogs had a wax seal.
I didn't know they had a wax seal.
Yeah, it's at the base. Thank you, Bunny.
That's interesting.
What?
So what's the wax seal for?
Stops the gas.
I always thought that the design of a toilet was... That's why you've got the U shape. That's the design of it.
When you install the toilet,
yeah,
there's like a gasket underneath it that goes over the pipe, because obviously the pipe's got a join in it, and it's around that.
Yeah, but that's not to for the gases. The whole point of a toilet is that's why you've got water in the bowl. Because if you ever go into a survival situation and you get flooded, they say shove a pipe down a toilet to breathe air.
You've been watching too much of the fucking Kingsman.
Oh, it is one of them things.
Hold on. What is a wax ring? A wax ring is mounted on top of the toilet flange, and then the toilet is installed on top of it. The toilet bolts on each side of the toilet. And then it creates a watertight seal.
Yeah.
Does that depend on the toilet though?
Yeah, because there is wax-free toilets apparently.
I'm going to say, because ours haven't got wax on them. They've got a rubber seal. I know, because I fitted the devils.
Yeah, could you see somebody trying to club the wax seal?
And the whole idea to stop odours coming back is literally the shape. That's why you have water in the bowl.
There you go. Water pooling around the toilet base is a sign that your wax ring has been buggered. Water leaking from the basement ceiling underneath the bog. A sewer smell in the bathroom. A wobbly toilet can be caused by a broken flange. You heard it here. Dr. Google has never lied to us. Each time the toilet wobbles, it compromises the integrity of the wax ring. If the toilet wobbles for a long time, it will finally break the wax ring seal, resulting in a leaking bog.
See, ours definitely hasn't got a wax. It's got a rubber, but it definitely ain't got wax.
Yeah, rubber gasket seal. It's if you've never replaced a wax ring, you never appreciate how challenging it can be to set it properly and not have a leak later. Wax is easily deformed, rubber is not. So apparently, if you have a wobbling flange, rubber is the way to go.
You heard it here first. Education all the way.
Another public service announcement.
With your wobbly flange.
No, I do like a nice firm flange.
Oh, yes. You see, if it's wobbly, it's the odours that come out of it, you see.
Stop it.
And let's face it, nobody wants a smelly flange.
No, I can't believe you went. You're supposed to be the nice one.
I am the nice
I'm lost
one.
for words because he's saying that.
I'm stunned. Shocked and stunned. Well, James Crivens helped my Bob. Oh, my goodness me.
Fucking hell.
What?
Who bought you a Bruins annual for your fucking Christmas?
Better be safe than sorry, vindictive. I say. Grabbing my pipe and heading to the bathroom now, Mark. Oh, man. How the hell did we get onto wax rings? How?
Probably the same way we go into everything else on this show. It just takes a weird turn somewhere.
Yeah.
It's almost like the Bermuda Triangle.
Sorry, Mr. Anderson.
Yes, I do apologise.
Do apologise.
No, I must admit, I was never aware of the wax business until...
Well, apparently it says you need a lot of elbow grease for the next stage to make sure your wax ring sits properly.
So it must be only certain toilets that has a wax ring.
Yeah, it's the one with the outlets right at the bottom.
It's the one with the what?
The outlet is at the bottom, not the one that outlet, the mostly UK ones that comes out the back.
Oh, so this must be another American thing then.
That's intriguing then.
Why, has yours got a wax ring in your toilets?
It would explain,
honestly, I genuinely have never seen a wax ring.
that would explain the funky smell. I have a damaged flange.
Yeah, but I was thinking, because you live in flats,
Flat.
I was just wondering, you know, because like a normal household has the, you know, the U-bend type of toilet.
And then the waste would go out the house.
Yeah, I wonder if yours is
Internal. Problem is, I'm at the top of the bugger.
It could
That's
be
all
worse.
right.
It
Well,
could
you're
be
not
at the
gonna get
bottom.
somebody else's- You're not going to get anybody else's shit above you, are you?
No.
No, but gas rises.
Yeah, but you could dump on their heads.
I do, on a
Oh,
regular basis.
You don't smoke anymore, so it's not as if you're going to go and sneak into the bog for a fly fag and spark one up, is it? Just imagine that. Drops his kegs.
Yes, just another clean episode of bottoms and toilets. Yes.
Yes. How fabulous. Wax toilets. Let's try UK.
No, you get them in UK.
Yeah. 18 quid a pop, by all accounts.
For a waxy flange.
Yes.
That's cheap.
Bloody hell. It must be quite a common thing then.
Honestly, I've never seen it before. I know what flanges they mean. I've got rubber ones.
Yeah, wax seal kits for all your plumbing needs. And you can even get them with a flange or without. Toilet tank connection kit. I wonder if that's why mine's leaking. Anyway.
Mr. Pitts says to put rock salt down your toilet. Keeps your pipes clean.
I'd imagine it's abrasive.
I would imagine it would settle. It depends on how aggressive the water flow is.
You'd be buggered if you got one of them pumps.
A macerator. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounded like a football player, but yeah. Okay.
Goal!
Oh!
Do you need to replace your...
I would say yes, Don.
Yeah.
Just get a man in to do it, though. And not the same one.
I'm the
And not the same one that. And not the same one that trims your bush.
Could make a nice white sauce well seasoned.
Nice one, Dan.
Wrong.
The white sauce had to come in there somewhere.
The rock salt will kill any roots that are getting into the pipes. That makes sense.
What?
So if it was a downstairs bog,
Yeah, but saying that...
the saline solution would kill any roots in your lower sewer.
Yeah, but the problem, like I said, it depends on how fast the water's flowing, because if it's not fast enough, the rock salt will just sit there. So
Yeah,
basically you're clogging up your pipes.
But it'll...
Because on here, the pipes that we've got water, as in water that comes off the roofs and that lot. We've got one separate that actually eventually joins into the main sewage, and they're always getting blocked up. You know, with the silt coming from the roads and that lot. So I would assume that it would do very similar.
Yeah, but the rock salt, with any flow, would start to dissolve, wouldn't it? It'd go into
You've
solution.
got a point. Yeah, rock salt will dissolve. Yeah.
You get the way sometimes your drains are set up in England is quite weird actually, because you have a lot of open drains around your houses, don't you?
Yep. Shared ones.
Yeah, we obviously depending on like a flat, you'll have a shared drain, but you seem to have like an open drain that you can buy covers for and all that kind of shit for like say a rain. We don't have that.
Yeah, but we don't have a bucket that you just throw it out a window.
Regardez-le! That's why Scotland's so green. But no, that's something I noticed that a lot of English houses that they have their drains for the likes of their guttering it always goes into like an open drain, and you go to buy the cover for it. We don't have that.
Well, at the house where we were, the toilet drains were daisy chained. They had, like, in front of, say, house number 3, you'd have 2 pipes coming from the properties next door. And if you had the drain, which I did, and then some bugger starts flushing nappies or something, it's you that ends up with the rod, giving it...
Oh, ours is an absolute pain behind our toilets, because next door comes this way, and then this next door comes this way, then it meets halfway down our garden, and the only way I can explain it, it's like just a chasm, and you have to wait until that chasm fills up for it to flow to carry on going straight forward to the other. So it's honestly, just nightmare when the old dear was there and flushing God knows what down the toilet.
We had that in the flat. We stayed up in the flat just up in Ridley, up the road here, and the council were out forever unblocking the drains, and I refused to pay the bill eventually, and they came up and basically threatened to take me to court and all the rest of it. I said, I'm not paying it. I said, because you never get to the bottom of it. Oh, the last time somebody'd been flushing tea towels down. I said, bollocks. No, somebody'd been flushing tea. I says, how the fuck can somebody flush a tea towel down the toilet? Don't talk shit, literally. So they said, well, we'll try and get to the bottom of it. So they sent out one of these survey teams. So they came up with the big fucking truck, the big vacuum truck and all that kind of stuff. And the guys lifted the drains up and things like that. And the next minute, I was like, he says, I found your problem. I says, all right, what is it? He says, actually out in the street, some kids had broken the little drain cover, and they'd shoved leaves and like a 2-litre Coke bottle down, and he says, that's what's actually blocking your drain. He said, we managed to get the Coke bottle out. He said, we need to try and get everything else out. I said, okay. So I jumped in the car, buggered off, came back about 20 minutes later. The poor guys were still there trying to rod this thing out. But one guy was out in the middle of the street, and he's like, he said, wait, hold it now. He said, wait a minute, I'm starting to see a little bit of flow here. I'm starting to see a little bit. Oh, you fucking dirty bastard. It went off like the fucking geyser at Yellowstone Park. This brown stream of water shot about fucking 30 feet. and the poor guy was standing underneath it, and it just went right down and top him, and I was standing at the car going, and, and he was pissing himself laughing. He says, "Well, that's about the third time today that's fucking happened." No, even the thought of it still like, oh gee, I could not do that job for love nor money.
Oh God, no, I
I
couldn't.
couldn't fucking do it. I remember a mate of mine years ago started out as an apprentice plumber. And he finished serving his time and ended up working in the Holiday Inn Hotel in Glasgow. And we met up for a pint one Friday night. He went, "Oh," he says, "I had the day from hell." I said, "What was up?" He says, "The toilet." He said, "At the 10th floor." He said, "It was all backed up." And I think at that point, the Holiday Inn or something, it was at 20 floors. He said, so like 20 floors worth of shit was backed up. He says, "We had to get in underneath for the 9th floor and try and free the blockage, because it was just like one big communal pipe that all come down to me. So we're trying to clear this blockage." We got it moving, and the next minute, fucking woof, down it came. He says, "There was 4 years in this fucking toilet, covered head to toe." I went, "No, Andy, I couldn't do it. No way I could do it." He said, "That wasn't bad." He said, "We managed to get cleaned up." He said, "And then we went for our sandwiches." He said, "You're trying to eat a sandwich and you can still smell shit under your fingernails." I went, "No, fucking enough's enough. No, behave yourself, no."
They couldn't pay me enough money to do
Crazy.
that job.
Oh, no, I couldn't do it.
There you go. If you put any grease down your pipes with soap, over time the grease hardens and you'll have to replace the pipes. It gets hard like concrete and will stop the flow in the pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got a little trick for that. If anybody who does that, stop. I mean, literally don't do it, because it does it. As Neil said, it does block your pipes. Tin
Oh,
foil.
Zan, you poor lad.
Put a bit of tin foil into the bottom of your sink, where your plug goes. Just form a
Yeah.
little bowl. Pour your oil into that. Once it sets, roll the tin foil up, put it in the bin. Job done.
That's a bloody good one.
You heard it here first, folks.
This is what I love about the show. We are so educational.
Yes,
Handy tips.
from broken flanges to large fatty balls.
And how to dispose of your oil.
Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Grant Henderson.
Or put it in the fridge and you... No.
No, he won't
However-
do that because Nigella does it.
No.
There's
Bacon fat. Stick it into a mason jar. Damn sight cheaper than oil. And it's better flavour.
At the rate that prices are going up of oil, I think a lot of people will start be doing that.
Yeah, 15W40.
WD-40. Yeah,
There's
be
a-
right.
There's a company up in Glasgow called Grant Henderson Tankers. His website address, because his trucks, I think their depot's actually not far from where I work, and you see their lorries and their tankers and it makes me fucking laugh every time. Their website address, www.wemove.it.
That's awesome.
Fucking brilliant. I actually think you get complaints about it. They don't care. He says it's a laugh. It's a play on words. He said, so I'm not changing it.
I can't believe he used the WW bit though.
I know it's shocking, isn't it? Fucking pictures.
See you later, Zan. Have a good one. He's good.
Later, dude.
Later, Zan.
Hellboy. Haven't seen that in yonks.
What one? The first one or the remake one?
Reboot. The reboot was good. Must admit, I did enjoy that one. But I don't know.
I haven't seen the latest one.
It's worth it.
Do you think so?
Yeah, it's more in line with the comic.
Big Mo was in it.
Hmm?
Big Mo was in it.
A Big Mo.
Big Mo.
Who's Big Mo?
Big Mo from fuck me. EastEnders.
Don't watch it. The last time I watched EastEnders, Dirty Den was asking Angie for a divorce.
Yeah, I think that was about the same time. So I don't know how big Mo is. Sorry.
She was a
Oh,
grandmother.
it was a she.
What?
It's a she.
Yeah.
Oh, the bird behind the counter in the chip shop.
In the chip shop, yeah.
Right.
Big Mo.
Didn't know it was her. Bloody hell. You learn something new every day.
Like
Good
it.
lad. Good lad. Wonder where you were going with Dirty Den was asking Ange for a divorce.
A divorce.
Anyway, it's 1:45.
It is.
It's nearly time for the hairy one.
The hairy one not to be soon. And why is that? What is happening to our dear Vic?
He's having it all shaved off for the next show
It's
from
this
the
Saturday,
Misfits.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the
charity
Misfits
show.
second instalment.
Yes. What time are we on? I'm eating the Chucky egg. Well, obviously the Misfits have not been in touch, so we need to find out. I know we've been invited on.
Oh.
BBC.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, past the MO. Yeah, it's Gary Oldman's sister. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Gary Oldman's sister.
Big Mo was big. The actress that plays Big Mo is Gary Oldman's sister.
All right. Well, guys, I do believe that we will be on the Misfits charity do, but what time we'll be on, I don't know.
Yeah, Saturday night I won't.
I'm at the Hairy Bikers.
You're at the Hairy Bikers. Looks like I'm on my Todd, so you'll be able to see me.
Giving it eating an egg.
I think we're on it late. I'm sure we are.
Is
Right.
it one? Is you eating a century egg?
Yeah.
Neil Pitts has a question. I have a question. How less sweetened is UK e-juice over e-juice here in the States?
I would say a lot less.
A lot less. Yeah.
Hell of a lot.
I'd say that a couple of years ago, but we've kind of come in line with American juices, I think.
I tend not to go for the heavily sweetened ones. So.
Yeah, but do you know which one's not an American one?
Well, yeah, because the Riot Squad ones are all made in England.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And the Homeboy, that's English. They're the two I tend to go for, or the two I tend to have access to. Graham doesn't put a lot in his Amatorium.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, the Norse stuff that we tried that was based on the Denmark recipe, that was fairly chilled. Oh, hold on.
So the answer to your question is no. UK juices are not as sweet as American juices, but I think American juices aren't as sweet as what were they called? Fantasy. What were they? Malaysia juices?
Oh, yeah, Malaysian juices are horrendous.
Yeah.
They are super sweet.
Yeah, it's just like vaping a bag of fucking Tate and Lyle sugar.
But I'm with Bill. A lot of them use sweeteners in them.
Yes, apologies for that, dear boy. The window's open. Shy Tots is good for the coils. That's another brand that doesn't oversweeten. They have a wonderful duck.
Right,
thinking.
on that note, are we going to wrap it up?
Mike, we will.
Hi, Mike.
Your time is impeccable, sir.
Impeccable.
Oh, no problem. Right. Stevie, take it away.
What? Oh, it's that time. Sorry.
Diz.
Tis that time.
Oh, you lovely folks out there in Chatness land, thank you so much for joining us again in another eclectic show that we seem to be pulling out the fucking hat these days. But then again, a very informative show. We learned a lot this evening.
We did.
We learned about wax rings and flanges and how to clean your bog and not to put oil down it or petrol.
Or light it.
I think it was more the lighting that was the problem than actually putting the petrol down.
You can light your farts. That's not just as bad as long as you don't fucking try and suck it back up again. Oh no, could you imagine that? Burn, burn, burn the ring of no.
No, you need to search for Armageddon Hamster on YouTube to warn you of the dangers of that.
I love that one. You haven't missed much, Mike. Just doing some plumbing at the residential evil care home.
That'd be great though, wouldn't it? Pensioner zombies, you just take your teeth out and that's them. They're fucked, they can't do nothing, they just try to gum you to death.
Back to the necrophiliacs again.
Lay back and crack open a cold one.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
He went.
And you know something? The whole thing comes all the way around. Toilet
if you're doing
duck.
a helicopter.
No, toilet duck.
It does! I thank you. Dear Lord.
Right, fuck it, I'm out of here. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to be here next week. I've got a bike meet on, but it all depends on the weather, because if it's pissing down, I ain't going. So I may be here, I may not, but if I'm here, I'm here. If I'm not, I'm not.
Well, yeah. If you're not here, you're there.
Yeah.
That's it. Bugger off with your leather-clad tarts. We don't.
I'm going to get my Black Widows tattooed in my stomach Saturday. Hey, Chola. Anyway, goodbye, people. So, hopefully, if I see you next Thursday, see you next Thursday. If I don't, I'll see you the Thursday after. So, take care, everybody. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll pass you over to Stephen.
Darlings, thank you for joining us. It means a lot that you decided to spend your Thursday evening with us. You fools.
Goddamn idiots.
Chat. My God, we've been to some places tonight, have we? Those on the replay, if you're wondering what happened, so are we. And if you have the urge, the want, the need, the majestic Mullen will be with you shortly over on the Vaping with Victor.
Yes, he will.
Yes, he will. So on that bombshell, I shall hand you over to the gaffer.
Well, BFG, Sam Crow,
John.
thank you for a lovely evening.
I'm fucking Sam Crow.
Sam Crow.
There's no need for that. I'm actually going to show the arse up in my chaps, you know. Because I'm sick of spilling white sauce on them. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm sure Nigel will like them, though. Succulent.
You undo the stitching in her chaps. I wonder if she's got a waxy flange. Anywho, don't even care.
Anyway, folks, thank you so much for spending an hour and a half with us crazy fools that we are. And we will see you all back again. Well, he might not be here. He's touch and go. Depends. You know, You don't know.
Depends how many
The meeting up at
complaints
the
we get.
YMCA or something, is it? Yo, man.
In the brownies.
Can you remember Mad Max 2 where the bikers and he had the little crossbow thing in his arm and the ass was cut out his chaps?
That explains the dead deer.
And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Everybody else, say goodbye. Wave. Big love to you all. Have a fantastic week and a wonderful weekend as well. Please try and stay cool as best as you can. Don't forget there are other people out there in the world that can't stand the heat. Look after them if you can. That's always a good thing.
Us fat Scots folk.
Yeah, we just don't like it. And goths don't like the sun either. So always watch out for your goth.
And then he makes with big boobs.
And that's me. I've got titty sweat. I've got titty smiles.
On that note, bye.
Bye.
I've got titty smiles and an ass crack stripe.
Swamp ass. I thought they liquid talc to each other.
Man out. Tried using corn flour, but it just wasn't working.
Now you've got batteries.
I need butter. I'm gonna fucking make a cake now.
In this heat, that's possible.